Hello! Welcome to my first music ponderings, where I just want to talk about something that stood out to me in the song Raise Hell by Dorothy. I know that this isn't going to be a word-for-word interpretation of what the song is about. I wasn't able to find something like that online, but this is just my own random thoughts that I was thinking about when I listened to this song. And my goal in sharing it with you is that you would maybe think about something a little more or ponder it a little bit more, and maybe go back and listen to the song. And I'd just love to hear what you think about it. So the first thing that stood out to me as I listened to the song is that, and one of the reasons why I wanted to cover it, is this passion for change and justice across the world right now. There's so many people just standing up and doing what they can to try and remedy the hurt and the violence, and to value life and bring unity and all these really good things. And all those are good, but I'm recognizing more and more that change, true change, what we're all wanting, true change can't necessarily happen unless it starts inside of us, because what's inside comes out. And unless this is right, then our actions are never going to be right either. And the problem with that is that none of us are perfect. And so we're all going to be part of the problem, whether we want it or not. Even the best of us, with like our best motives and our best intentions, wanting to do good, we can never do it perfectly. We're always going to make mistakes. We're always going to fail. And the good news about that is that the very change that we're wanting, and that change that we want to start with us and to see in the world, is that that's actually God's heart for us too. And that's the whole reason, leading up to Easter, I think the timing of it's pretty cool, that that's the whole reason why Jesus came, was because he cares about all this too. And he cared so much that he wanted to do something about it. And he came to remedy the human condition, what's inside of us, to change what's inside of us so that what can come out is good and like him, because we were created in his image. And I know that many of you are being like, as I'm sharing this, especially, thinking about this song and the music video. I love it. I think it's so funny if you haven't seen it. Dorothy and her band are like rocking up to this really stuck up Thanksgiving dinner, and it's just awkward, and then they just raise hell and make a ton of mess, and everybody has fun. And I feel like and even in the lyrics of the song, some of the things that she says, you can't raise hell with a saint, and heaven hate a sinner, and all these things. I know that a lot of us resonate with that and kind of see that a lot of the problems are because of Christians. And I would partially agree with you that sometimes in trying to help, it can be hurtful. And as well, I just love Jesus's heart, because actually today, right after Palm Sunday, so it's really crazy with the week leading up to Easter, Jesus goes into the temple, a place where people are supposed to meet with God and know him, and he actually gets really mad and makes a whip and starts throwing tables and driving people out, because the very people that were supposed to represent him were not, and were actually exploiting the people and stealing from them, and basically using their position as gain at the expense of other people. And Jesus is like, no. And so in the same way that you're frustrated at the hurt and misrepresentation in the world of Christians, so is that. So that's God's heart too. And so I just want to say, as somebody who loves Jesus and loves you, I'm sorry for all the times that you may have been hurt by people being people. And as we journey this life together and make mistakes together, Sometimes there's casualties, and I just want to say sorry. And just know that as people fail you, God will never fail you. And he proved that by coming to die on the cross for you and to show you his love, because he loved us so much that he wanted to bring solutions, and that he's so close to us. He's not far from any of us. So I hope that kind of brings a little encouragement to you. And my goal is that the next time you listen to this song, it makes you think a little bit more about raising hell and wanting change, and that it might help your heart towards Jesus, that he really does love you, and he really does want to help you, and he really does want to help this world. He's not silent looking at the pain. The hardest thing is that God is so loving that he allows human choice, and he allows free will. And so we see around us a lot of hurt caused by people's choices. And as much as we want to change all those things and make it harder for people to sin and hurt people, which I still think are really good things because we want to protect the innocent, at the root of it all is that God wants to fix, maybe not necessarily fix, but he wants to change what's inside of us, so that what was always intended would come out. So from our free choice with him. So have a lovely rest of your day, and thanks for listening.